Welcome back. It's 4:44 here on your Thursday. And before we get into the forecast, I want to start with a recap of last Wednesday, our tornado outbreak. Really, the National Weather Service last night put out an update that they have now confirmed 8. Yes, 8 tornadoes between the Slidell area and Hancock counties, all that later that morning last Wednesday. You can see 4 of those are in St. Tammany near the Slidell area. The other 4 formed over a couple near Stennis and then a few up north of the Kill, but you can see all the 4 here scattered through parts of Slidell. Now, when you look at the tracks here, the EF2, the one we've been talking about for about a week now, that is still the strongest, but they found 3 others. There was one, the Alton one, that traveled right along Highway 11. I remember tracking that one right here on Channel 4. We also had one that crossed I-10 just north of the EF2 that traveled through Slidell and went up towards Stennis. And then we had another one closer to Pearl River Form that moved also towards Stennis. So when you look at the final numbers, the Slidell area had 4. Stennis had about 3 separate tornadoes impact them, and then several other tornadoes in Hancock County formed. Now, these were mostly EF0 and EF1s of winds of about 85 to 100 miles per hour. And then that black line you see there, it's unknown how strong it was. They weren't able to get in there. It was a pretty rural area. They weren't able to sample the damage, but they could see it on satellite. So these tornadoes were just north of the Kill there, where 43 meets 603. So an incredible day there last Wednesday with 8 now confirmed tornadoes. Thank goodness that's all gone. We don't have any of that to worry about in the forecast. We do want you to watch for some fog. We're talking about Slidell this morning there with reduced visibility, also up towards Picayune and Macomb. So parts of the North Shore do have some patchy fog. Here on the South Shore, nothing that's causing any big problems. Today's forecast, like yesterday, going to be warm and muggy. We'll be looking at mostly cloudy skies. We'll be in the low 80s this afternoon, a south wind at about 10 miles per hour. South wind sticking with us, so we're going to stay warm and muggy through at least Saturday, but still watching our cold front. That's set to arrive early Sunday. So most of your Sunday will probably start warm and muggy, but by Sunday afternoon, temperatures are falling, and some of us will be in the upper 60s by Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. And then next week, we'll start off in the 70s, but then we rebound back into the 80s as we get closer to kicking off Jazz Fest. Rain in the forecast for next week. We don't really have much rain the next couple of days. I got a few showers on radar this morning, so you may see a sprinkler or 2. Nothing major expected, at least through Saturday. But there you have it on Sunday, a 60% chance of scattered storms. When does that happen? Well, timing still looks like it's going to be late morning and early afternoon as we head to your Sunday. So let's fast forward to Sunday morning before sunrise. Storms firing up out to our west. They're moving in. Some scattered thunderstorms. Notice 10, 11 a.m. or so, we could have some heavy downpours around. And then by the late afternoon and evening, it's all clearing out, and we're left with clearing skies as we head into Monday. So overall, severe weather threat with that risk on Sunday is very low. The flooding risk also looks low, so not a repeat of what we saw last Wednesday with our tornadoes and flooding. It's just going to be more of a typical frontal passage with some thunderstorms there. So warm temperatures, plenty of humidity the next few days. 86 tomorrow with some sun coming out, 85 on Saturday. A low chance of a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm on Saturday. Better chances on Sunday, and then that cool air moves in. Look at Monday morning, back down into the low 50s on the North Shore. Upper 50s here on the South Shore, so some cool, crisp mornings as we start next week. 74 for your Monday afternoon, then we quickly rebound back into the 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday. Brandon.